That is literally like being a part of the Stern Show where they give you a birthday greeting like a month later.
Dude, we didn't do a show that day, so it never got used.
Yeah. Hey, it's a thought that
So when
counts.
you said, "Should we do it?" I'm like, "Sure."
But you know what's so timely about that? It was the Ramones, which they were mentioned today.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, there you go.
I guess. Hi.
Yes, happy birthday, Mo.
Hi.
Okay, greetings, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, our Friday, October 23rd, 2024. Today, Howard Stern had Bruce Springsteen in for the second time in how long?
A year.
A year. Second time in a year. Right. It was around November. Was it right?
Yeah, it was at the end of the last year.
Yeah. Okay.
He wanted his
the end of the year before.
Yeah. I am joined tonight by Dennis, who's pouring himself some sort of beverage. I can't even imagine he has a sane liver. And then, and then of course, Mr. Judy.
Hello.
Asked if he could come on to tonight's show because, you know, he happens to really like Bruce Springsteen, and I am good with that. So it's cool. And well, yeah, no. Okay. So before we came on air, we were having like a little discussion about Dennis's absolute disdain for Bruce Springsteen and Mr. Judy Tenuta's absolute adoration for Bruce Springsteen. And I'm kind of like, I'm right in between. I don't care one way.
I like a couple of his songs.
I like a couple of his songs too.
I mean, I think he's okay, but I mean, yeah. Well.
Exactly.
Yeah. So okay. So you know, not that that's why it's called a horse race. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, but it's good. It's okay that you like him. Mr. Judy happens to be a very, very big concert goer, music dude. So I love that he loves music, and so he'll probably bring
do a sing along
to it.
But don't get me wrong. I'm not Artie or Gary at all. There's a lot of stuff that's just too sad for me, or I don't like it. You know, out of his 20 albums.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, he's gone to more concerts in the last year than I've gone in the last 10.
The secret God.
And Mr. Judy Tenuta probably has too. Judy, how many concerts have you gone to in the last year?
Oh gosh,
come on!
I don't.
Give us an idea. Just throw it out there.
Probably 20
at least.
Every
time
awesome, I'll get back to you on that. This year, I'll get back to you on that.
Every time I talk to him, he's going.
He's actually at a concert right now.
Exactly.
He's in line to go get some pizza. Yes.
Believe me, Iron Maiden's coming through, and I'm like, I've never seen them, blah blah blah. But I don't think I'm gonna go.
They really are.
I missed them the last time they came around. I might see if they're close enough. I might go.
I mean, I hate to say this, but most of them look like the Eddie the Creature at this point.
Yeah, they're not long for this world.
Oh, Nico the drummer, yeah, he's looking like Eddie
Nico
for a while.
McBrain doesn't look very good.
He's an awesome dude though. But yeah, he
looks. And the other thing is, Sasanta is coming to Tampa next.
You going? May. You have to go.
I know I have to go because I don't know how much longer those guys are going to be. I mean, Maynard is freaking 60.
Take Mo with you.
Who?
All right, it's the lead singer of Tool and then Primus.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I love Primus.
Yeah.
You guys have to go.
Let's Claypool and the fellas.
Yes.
That's they pretty cool.
They've played at LA too, I'm pretty sure. They played California.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile,
honestly, I would just want to see Primus. I could care less.
Well, they mix together. It's all intertwined. It's actually a fun show. They like it's. They have fun. They all like do each other's songs and stuff. It's actually a fun.
Yeah, like bands on that wrap themselves around a telephone pole.
if you like Tool, it's cool to see his side projects.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on with our little shit show for tonight. Yeah,
it was shit.
It was shit, and
yes, Big Brown Beaver.
Yes, Big Brown Beaver. No, you know what? For me, the best thing Primus did, and I've mentioned this before, is I love that they did an entire interpretation of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and it is phenomenal. It is.
You know what? The funny thing is, their probably biggest moneymaker is just opening a South Park.
Yes, absolutely.
People forget that that's them.
Yeah.
They also did Nativity in Black with Ozzy.
Oh, did they really?
Mm-hmm.
And I also saw one of Les Claypool, the lead singer's side projects, and Sean Lennon was in the band. I guess it's called like Flying Frog or something. He's got side projects.
Frog Brigade, the Flying Frog Brigade. But
it was cool.
Great music.
That's crazy, man.
I thought Sean Lennon was like, oh, whatever, but he's actually good.
He's not. Yeah, he's actually talented. He actually has some talent. It's a shame.
Anyway, well, John used to beat the crap out of him, so
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, hey, it worked.
Well, at least it's not the other one. What's the other kid's name?
Joko's kid.
Sean.
No, not Sean. The other one.
Sean Lennon. Yeah.
No,
wait.
Am I
messing
up?
The
other Lennon.
Oh, Julian Lennon.
Julian.
Oh, okay. See, I had it the other way around in my head.
His father, bizarrely enough. Okay, so let's do the start of the show. It was a horrible remix. You're going to hear it right now, and you will all agree with me. So here we go. It's very sped up, too. It's kind of weird.
What more?
You told me to louder it. And I loudered it, and now you tell me to lower it.
It's horrible.
And you all needed to hear it.
Damn, dude. This is horrible.
Very nice. I might recommend to Bruce Springsteen he worked with Rob Zombie.
Yeah, sure. That'll ever happen.
Where these two guys mash up, it's pretty good.
No, it isn't.
In the USA.
Dude, this is sound like it's done like on a really old app.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, adorable.
Right. So whoever introduced these idiots to doing remixes, mashups,
shot.
They should be shot and then hung and then stabbed and then burned.
Yeah,
because this is awful.
Like there are good mixes out there.
This ain't one of them.
This ain't one of them.
It looks like it sounds like the tape machine was broken. It's like weird.
Exactly.
It's horrible.
By the way, how many songs do you think Howard really knows? Born to Run, Born in the USA.
No.
Well, he did
I'll say you can count them on one hand.
Howard doesn't know any songs.
Dancing in the Dark.
Words
he might
nothing.
recognize it. He might recognize a few songs. How's that?
He doesn't know any songs.
He doesn't know them, but he will recognize.
Somebody said something funny in the chat, like he knows Streets of Philadelphia from the movie Philadelphia.
I believe that.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Ralph story.
So there, of course, he likes to use the word jacked up now. So he was very jacked up about Bruce coming in, who's jacked up.
Sure.
And he's using it really in the wrong way, because jacked up means that you like a muscle dude and you just, you're kind of fucking jacked up. Exactly.
Jacked up, man.
But just before we start anything, just remind, they work for the same company. It's like someone getting excited about meeting Phil at accounting, It's the same freaking company, bro.
I know, but you forget.
I just want to put that into perspective before we start.
Never a fan of Bruce. Never.
No, he used to goof on him forever, dude. They should come on
him and Patty used to goof on them forever.
I'm an asshole, bro.
And Artie and Gary would defend him and fight. They'd be huge fights.
Yes.
It's like Adam Sandler's. It was the same deal.
Never.
He just would goof for years.
Yeah, he was like this guy, and okay, I get it. You. So I did a deep dive into Bruce's first marriage, and then meeting Patty, and then as I was kind of looking into it, I was looking at one of his videos, and I guess it was Glory Days, and there he is, like working in a factory and playing baseball and hanging out at the bar in his flannel shirt, and it's like none of this is true. None of this is the reality.
Wait. Hey, how'd you do today, Bruce? Nettles got me, bottom of the ninth.
So Howard's all jacked up about the fact that the whole band is going to be
glory holes.
So he's excited to tell
you about glory holes.
Oh my God! So he's excited to tell us about the fact that all the band members.
I'm looking at the equipment. I can't even describe to you what this studio looks like right now. I was walking.
You haven't seen it in months.
And there's all the way out midway through, all the way into that conference area and all that. When you first walk in, there is so much gear and gear boxes and just to carry equipment for the E Street Band and Bruce. The whole hallway is taken up.
Oh my God!
Yeah, the E Street Band is a big band. How many?
I'll tell you what.
Players.
let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including Bruce, Patty, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people.
Wow. 14 people coming. And I'm not necessarily sure
And
why
there's a 70 employees.
chose Howard's show for his venue, but suffice it to say, Gary was beside himself because last night, the night before, he got a chance to go in and watch them do their
sound check
run and their sound check. And he was like a child in a candy store, just looking at the way they play.
He's been Gary's been in the front row to multiple shows. Come on. He doesn't. I mean, it's nothing special to him at this point.
Nothing.
But to be very intimate like that, I think is kind of special.
The thing is though, but the thing is though, Gary has been doing this job for 40 fucking years.
Yes,
he shouldn't be starstruck. He shouldn't be anything. It shouldn't mean anything to sit there and do. If you actually are good at your job and you've done this for so long, it should be, cool. Yeah, they were there.
Dennis, he is such a star effer, though. He's just drooling. He drools every time a third-rate celebrity, whatever, comes in.
Right. And by the way, can we stop calling him Little Steven? Have you seen him lately? Should be more like at least Hefty Steven.
Well, he's not tall.
No, but he's definitely
he's
girthy.
5'5" now.
He's obese Steven.
Is he? I haven't seen him.
Oh God, look him up, bro.
I looked at the picture of him.
He looks like Gru from Despicable Me.
He's been eating a lot of. He's been living at.
Put him next to Gru from Despicable Me. I dare anybody to argue.
He's been living that Sopranos lifestyle. He's eating the pasta every night.
He's done well for himself. I'm not saying, but Little Steven was like a couple of decades ago.
How little is Little Steven? How tall is he? Do we know?
He's got to be like 5'2". He's short.
Now you share it to us, okay? Well, what happened?
I got rid of him. I couldn't stand him anymore. I'm just kidding. It's the internet, probably.
David said I got rid of him. I couldn't stand him anymore.
I thought I did that.
Yeah, that was funny. All
I
right.
have a problem with my mouse.
Every time you've done that twice already this week. It's like weird.
I'm going to take this mouse. One day you're going to see me just throw it against the wall.
I'd like to see you smashing into a million people. All right.
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash. Okay, so here he is talking about how jacked up he is, right?
Man, I got to calm down. Heart is racing. My
5'7".
I'm all jacked up. I'm all like waking up early because I get really uptight when Bruce is coming. Bruce, this is fucked up, man. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Bruce called me, Howard Stern, at my house Sunday night, and I didn't get the voicemail till yesterday afternoon.
So
whose fault is that?
Yeah, exactly. Whose fault? So he wanted to blame Apple for this, and everybody's like, "Wouldn't it be your phone service? What does that have to do with like?"
They have Verizon, so it's Verizon's fault.
So stupid. He's so stupid. So he didn't realize that Bruce had called him, and then he called him back like last night, saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't see your phone call." But Howard doesn't make any point. Like, how do you not? I mean, okay, I do that all the time. I admit it, but that you're going to have the show. You've spoken to Bruce already about this. He's asked you what special songs you'd like to hear. Whatever. Let's listen to him.
Why is he even doing that? Oh, by the way, I put the picture side by side on your private chat.
Did you share it? Did you share the screen?
Do you want me to share the screen? Do you want me to do that?
That's what you should do.
Okay.
You should do so. I don't have to go there, pull it up, put it in.
I will do that. How's that?
Dennis can do that. Dennis
can.
Dennis.
I like this. This is very accurate. Consuelo did not give in the message.
Exactly. So, if you're wondering what kind of questions he was going to give to Bruce,
and you know what else? I have so many questions. I literally wrote out 35 pages of questions,
35 pages.
like Bobo, sitting in his car, and I was just like, I can't. I don't have all day with this guy. I can't ask him 35 pages of questions. So I've got to in my head, I'm all over the place,
35 pages of
That's embarrassing to even admit that. That's embarrassing.
So a regular ruled line piece of paper, I think, has 25 lines, 24 lines?
Yes.
Okay. So do the math. I can't, but 2, 4, 6. So it's like 600 questions.
700 questions.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way that little mind,
No,
even with Jan Hines' help, wrote 700 questions.
No, there's nothing. Oh, look, Mr. Whiskers knows how to.
You know. Okay,
There
so
we go.
there's that one.
Oh my Christ!
And then
He looks like some of my relatives.
Okay, so then there is.
Okay, waiting. Processing. Yes.
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 For the interwebs.
Yes.
There you go.
Wow.
How is that not the same dude?
Okay, if you put a little schmata on Grogu's head, I think that would...
Yeah, it's
the
little
same
Steven with the
dude,
schmata.
Yeah, just put a little schmata on his head.
Well, thank you for allowing me to share the interweb with you guys.
Yes, thank you for actually taking the initiative.
Oh, you're welcome. Anything else I can do for you?
I'm a big boy now.
Is the Uber Eats here? Can I go get it for you?
Yes, please. Okay, so I don't know why I called this Howard Really Knows Nothing, but let me play
Because
it.
that's the truth.
Like the new guy.
Yeah.
But it's almost 40 years.
He always will be.
Oh, okay. So they're talking about Nils. I might have had my clips a little mixed up here, but they're talking about Nils Lofgren, and of course, Nils brings up the fabulous basketball game he played with Howard. Now, let me just segue by saying we will be showing that as a Patreon special because I think it'll be just a goof. It's a channel show, which we'll get in trouble for showing. But since they brought it up, we might as well play it because it was an epic failure on Howard's big, gigantic, goofus self to not even understand how to play basketball. And he lost like horrifically.
He got annihilated, actually.
Huh? He did get annihilated. You're exactly.
He got annihilated.
Yeah, you are exactly right. And so, just so you know, it's like, I mean, you know, this is all you need to know.
Look at that wig. Look at that wig.
Look at that.
During this video, I wonder, was Nils in the band, in Bruce Springsteen's band yet?
So
yes, it was
1991. I believe that he was just joining because Nils was a singer in his own right for a long time.
And he was with Neil Young too. He did some albums with Neil Young.
Exactly. So this is the whole thing. We're absolutely going to do this, and I think it'll be a fun special that will.
Wait, is that Walt Frazier?
Yes,
Looks
it is.
like it.
So he's taller than Walt Frazier.
Well, with the hair, sure.
No. Even without the hair,
he's definitely taller than him.
He is taller than Walt Frazier.
Look at the eye line.
How tall is Walt?
You know what? I can't stand that guy.
Dennis lost himself again. Stop making him go away, Xavier. God,
Dude, no, I can't help it, man.
The internet says he's 6'4".
Yes.
6'4", Walt Frazier.
And he's got at least an inch on him. At least.
Oh my God. So I feel like 4.
Is that crazy? Okay. So when Dennis comes back, we'll let him know that Walt Frazier was 6'4".
What happened?
What happened? I was doodling.
No, I actually just dropped out. What happened? I'm going to move myself where I belong.
You should get T-Mobile internet.
I have Frontier. 60 over 60, baby, and it's reliable.
Yes.
What are your neighbors doing?
60?
60 over 60.
60 over 60. I have like 500 over 500 in
I'm cheap. I'm on a grandfather plan and paying almost nothing for it.
I got a 28K modem. How's that?
All right, you flexers. All right, Copernicus. All right, here we go.
I'm using one of those AOL discs right now.
Okay, here we
like
go.
The new guy.
Yeah.
But it's almost 40 years.
He always will be the new guy because little Steven.
Right.
Why did little Steven even leave? Who would leave Bruce?
You didn't watch that documentary? It's a lot.
So you didn't watch the documentary. So he's like, doesn't anybody who knows about Bruce Springsteen know that little Steven left?
Documentary.
No, I've seen it.
He left in Born in USA.
Right. He just
documentary.
I've seen it.
He had to go do his own thing, especially politically.
I don't get it.
I don't understand what he's even talking
about.
No,
wouldn't Gary be giving the research for this interview? Like, Gary didn't tell him there's a documentary. Like, this makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
Jan Hine.
But Why doesn't Gary step in and go, I should have helped you 2 weeks ago?
I gotta believe that. Gary threw his 2 cents into this. He has to.
Hey, boss.
Obviously not enough.
Yeah, obviously. No. So then we find out that when Bruce called him, he wanted to know if he had any requests because, since he was going to be playing a bunch of songs, which he did,
really?
What would Howard like to hear? Of course, Howard says that he gave him a list of like 40 songs, and Howard doesn't know 40 songs. So
can I say, Gary should have done the interview. Howard should have just not even gone on.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
Absolutely. And so, of course, then this happens, obviously.
Then my wife starts writing me saying, I'm hearing from my brothers, and I'm hearing
writing to him. Where are you? Where are you?
Like you live in the same house,
apparently.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
hearing from my best friend. She's saying,
best friend.
I hope he's going to be doing Born to Run. Blah 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 blah.
Oh my God, so cheesy.
Basic bitches want to hear Born to Run, right?
But who is Beth's best friend?
They're not even a fan.
Absolutely not.
Hang on.
No, Thunder Road. That was the one they were hocking me with. I go, I can't tell Bruce Springsteen. I've already bothered the guy enough with my list. I'm not still bothering with your brothers and your friend Kelly. He goes, well,
Kelly.
Say something.
Kelly.
You better say something.
Kelly Ripa.
No,
they're not friends.
I know. I'm kidding.
I don't think she's famous, whoever this person is.
No, there's no way Beefus has a friend that's not famous. No.
Absolutely.
I would believe that she has friends.
No,
I don't think it has friends.
No, she's got people she knows at this point.
It doesn't have friends.
The person at the jewelry store, the person at the clothing store, those are her friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
The person at the bakery where it sneaks the food that it can't in front of Howard. That's a friend.
How about Francisco the pool boy?
So
yes, he's a friend too.
He's a special friend.
So of course Gary, is just foaming at the mouth, flapping his lips.
Really, dude?
And
how old is this cat, man? Come on.
So excited.
He's retirement age.
Nice.
He basically is.
He's retirement age.
Yes, he is. All right, hang on.
And documentary.
It's a documentary concert film.
Is that what they're calling it?
That's what I'd call it. That's what it was, because it is a documentary, but it's so much concert footage.
By the way, take it down a notch. You're so fucking jacked up.
I am.
Right, Fred? I mean, look at this guy.
I know. I am. I know.
You gotta just take a breath.
Concert film. Documentary. John Landau. Documentary. No, it's not documentary.
You get me nervous.
No, it's a dinner. I don't know.
Like that.
Good. Yell at him more.
Last time Bruce said he can't remember how to play Thunder Road on the piano. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, well, he's going to go into I do have some clips of Bruce. So, yeah, we're going to get into that momentarily. They were just fluffing for about 40 minutes. What time did Bruce come in? Do you remember?
8 o'clock.
8-ish.
Came at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 8-ish, yeah. And he was there for the rest of the night.
He was there till 10:35.
Yeah.
It was really awful. Autobot actually changed his routine today. I don't know why you did such a thing, dude.
I know. What's wrong with you?
Wait, what do you do?
He's going
Instead of going to the gym, he listened to this garbage.
Oh, he said the bar, I think.
Now he's not even going to hang out with us tonight.
He's at a bar tonight, which I respect.
He's too cool.
But he listened to the show instead of going to the gym.
We keep tabs on him.
Gun to head, if Dennis had a choice between going to play trivia at the bar and being here, he'd play trivia at the bar, just so you know.
Hey.
Yeah, everybody has their priorities. It's okay. I understand. It's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's an Irish pub, and they do have tasty beer. And we are winning every week, so
whatever. Okay, so
we should do trivia here one day.
We should. I asked the boys all about the Tendrils, who knows everything about me because he's a psycho and he has a photographic memory. I told him, make up a quiz for us. And, I'll even bring Alan if he wants to, and we will see what things we know about the show. I encourage anybody who wants to take up that mantle and wants to give us a quiz on the Stern Show, please do so. And then we will ask questions, and we'll have little bells or something I'll get for everyone, and we'll play a quiz game. So yeah, do that.
The answer is Marge Shot.
I can't stand these. Oh wait, that's Patreon. You gotta pay for Patreon for that one.
Yeah. So, and Gary is talking about the whole basketball thing. So let's talk about that.
Niels was here like a half an hour early, and he just loves you so much. He was talking about when he played basketball.
Oh, you know what? I was hoping he wouldn't bring that up. Let's have a basketball-free morning.
Can we bury that story?
The biggest shame of my life.
Shut up, Robin.
Nils Lofgren is a great guy, brilliant guitar player. In fact, I could just do an interview with Nils Lofgren if he was the only guy.
You wouldn't, though.
Nils was a guy. When I started in radio, I used to play the Nils Lofgren solo albums. You know, Nils was a recording artist on his own. No one was more shocked than me when Nils Lofgren joined the E Street Band.
Nobody was more shocked than you because
Howard didn't even know.
Why not? Exactly. Why not have a steady form of income with one of the largest bands in America? Why? Shocking, right? Shocking.
Shocked. I'm totally shocked.
That. Okay, just continuing with the basketball.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I am 6'5". How tall is Nils? You think Nils is like 5'2" at the most?
I think 5'2".
Motherfucker beat me. Like, I don't even think I scored a point off him.
It was 32-4. Again, I didn't remember. He told me this last night. 32-4.
Yeah.
Howard, are the guys allowed to replay that segment and on Trendology?
No,
but we will. We will.
So wait. So this was. There's also early, they had the fake callers calling in with planted stuff, and this is one of the fake callers. The show started off with a fake caller immediately who stayed on the line for 20 minutes. Motherfucker was on the line for 20 minutes.
But Dennis, you see, he said no to the basketball on 101. Like,
of course.
So do you really think that's possible that guy snuck that question in there?
He can't because he doesn't own it. I think it's
you're right. I think he
Channel 9 shows. He doesn't own those.
He
doesn't own any of those
9 shows. So I'm wondering who does own that.
Channel 9.
WWR. What's left of them? I mean,
I'll have to look up one where I did get a ding and see who stakes claim to it, because
Howard doesn't want that stuff out there anyway. I mean, he looks like a.
Well, that's when he always was in blackface, funny, and all that stuff, and. You know, there's a lot of good controversial stuff, and we are going to go through all of them because I do have most of them.
Yes, I think we should definitely do the Clarence Thomas one.
Oh my God, for sure. Well,
that was really bad.
You guys, how many episodes are there? Do you guys know?
Not that many, but
no, it was on for like 2 seasons and maybe.
Was it 2?
Shows.
I thought it was a little
maybe like
longer.
30 shows, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I mean, some are better than others, and some are more memorable than others because of all the blackface that he did. And then he would do like
the Brady Bunch kids were on there
with the Ku Klux Klan guy, and what like Spick and N-word and this one and that one, and it was okay. It was okay to do.
It felt like it was on a lot, but yeah, like I can't remember now.
I know anything on Channel 9 is like basically something that's been rerun for like 400 times. You know that. So I'm not necessarily sure. I'll look it up though. I am going to look it up for us and I will let you know. And then
if we have access to them, guys, we just can't air them here.
Yeah, we cannot.
Yeah,
we have to go to Patreon.
It would be like last Friday.
By the way,
2 minutes into the show, hey, we're off the air.
The Patreon $2 a month, you guys. It's $2. And I realized because Melody said, oh, you know, they're going to charge us $2 for every time you play something or no, that's not true. So there's a little button that you can press where it's like, is this a paid? Is this something that members will have to pay for? Or is it free for members and even people that have signed up for a free thing, which I think is like a 2-week or a month kind of thing?
Yes.
So yeah, I'm never going to charge you for everything.
You literally will never find anything cheaper on Patreon. The only way it would be cheaper if we gave you $2.
Right. And
like no joke, this is literally the bare minimum.
We should have a contest. Whoever wins gets $2.
Yeah, and you know what? One person who had joined already has deleted themselves, and they were a free member. It's like, yeah, a bitch. Can't believe you would actually remove your free membership from our Patreon.
Well, it happens, you know.
It's okay. Okay. So then this question is asked, and of course, Howard feels that he is entitled to and will understand the question.
Hey, Steve, what's up?
So I got a question. Do you think Bruce felt slighted about not being in the Traveling Wilburys?
Well,
really?
Kind of like super group.
I don't think I'm going to answer for him because those guys were hanging out, the Traveling Wilburys. It happened organically. Like Bruce wasn't hanging with those guys. It was like Harrison and that dude from ELO.
Jeff Lynne, and Tom Petty, Roy Orbison,
those guys.
Dylan. Those guys just hung out.
All right,
They were
so,
friends.
You know what's funny is that this fake caller, this Buckwold caller,
brought
up something that got brought up a few weeks ago about the traveling Wilburys. It got brought up on the show earlier.
Yes.
And they brought it back. Howard had no idea about the traveling Wilburys. He had no clue who they were, and actually what a big deal it was that you had all these different musicians come together and make an album that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you had George Harrison writing, with Roy Orbison.
Of the Traveling Wilbury, none of them has ever been on the show, have they?
No, they have
Tom
not.
Petty? Not even Tom Petty.
Yeah.
Because it's Bob Dylan, Jeff Lynne, George Harrison, Roy Orbison, and I'm missing one off the top of my head. But yeah.
There they are.
Yeah. Jeff Lynne, Roy Orbison, Tom Petty, Bob Dylan, George Harrison.
You guys could disagree with me, but at that point when the Traveling Wilburys came out, like I feel like Bruce was above them.
It was 88.
No,
was it
88? He really wasn't.
Yeah,
and they were bigger stars than him.
Roy died like 1 month after the album
came out.
Yeah, that was a shame.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
Harrison,
I feel like
But George Harrison was much bigger than Bruce. He's a fucking Beatle.
Oh, dude.
You think
arguably? Okay, let's look at Roy Orbison bigger. Freaking Harrison bigger. Bob Dylan bigger.
Question: No, at that moment, were those guys selling as big of venues as Bruce? You could tell me yes.
Bruce at this point, 1988, had Born in the USA. He had
84.
I'm just saying.
And then the Tunnel of Love.
Tunnel of Love was in 90.
Which is a good album.
No,
not really.
It's okay.
No, I was.
Nettles got me bottom 9.
Yeah, we're gonna.
That album's about Mo. That album's about when him and his first wife broke up. By the way.
Yes, that's why I'm going to go back to that at some point in the very near.
Yes.
Fat man sitting on a little stool takes a
just so you know, I don't really know any songs by the Traveling Wilburys.
You know,
they had one hit.
End of the line.
You know, End of the Line.
Yeah. Song. Come on,
Mo. They did have a hit.
One.
They had
one
with
band.
Care, Handle with Care, and Travel in End of the Line are the ones that everybody knows.
Music. I mean, I just didn't know from it.
It's good music, but it's not top 40 music. You know.
Yeah.
No, it's just shit they wanted to do because they can. I mean, I get it.
And it was
super group.
It came out
fun
like when
to listen to.
Like Susie Q and Paula Abdul were ruling the airways back then. You know.
Yeah.
So you gotta put things in context, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's all right.
You see that thing I had up
if you're old and gray, I said.
To do a Traveling Wilburys like band with John Mayer, Sting.
But no. You gotta understand. These guys were freaking legends, bro. Like it's not like
John
they were just
Mayer.
musicians. They were freaking Roy Orbison, bro.
Yeah,
Bob Dylan, freaking one of the Beatles. I mean, my God. And Jeff Lynne. Come on, this podcast is named after Jeff Lynne. You know, don't bring me down, Bruce.
Bruce,
not Bruce, but
you're looking good, just like a snake in the grass.
And he called me singing this, and that's what got my earworm, and that's why
yes. Traveling Pillsbury.
So then
anyway,
some of the callers were calling in about, I don't even know how they brought up something about middle school, and then Howard, of course, has a whole.
So this is the conflation here.
Conflation, yeah, it's conflation time.
Another Buckwold caller.
Middle school conflation. So here's 2 clips on that. Here we go.
Wow, middle school. That's a tough age. I hated middle school.
Howard.
I hated all school, but middle school was particularly horrible.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's where I lost your soul.
I'm in an inner city middle school also. And
all right, this guy's a teacher.
I wasn't even in the inner city, but I really was. I was in the worst neighborhood in America.
No, you weren't.
He's a teacher. Why is he calling now?
Yeah, well, he actually tried to blow out. He's like, I gotta go.
No. All right, so. This was so weird the way this was set up because, first of all, never in 40 years did he mention anything about middle school being bad.
Never.
It was high school when he actually only stayed there for 2 years and moved away to a nicer town. He was in Rockville Center for 2 years.
10th grade.
No, it isn't. Middle school is.
Oh, he moved away in 10th grade.
I understand that, but middle school is 6th, 7th, and 8th, and nothing happened.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. My middle school was 7, 8, and 9. I didn't start high school till 10th grade.
But whatever.
That wasn't junior high. That wasn't junior high.
Yeah, it's junior high. It's middle school.
No.
Yes,
I don't know of this because I went to Catholic
school.
Middle
school. Some people call it junior
8 through 6, and then 7, 8, 9. That's what
I went to Catholic school. I went to 1 through 8 through one school. Then I went to high school.
Okay.
I know not of this.
You don't know then. So you don't know.
Again, he never talked about middle school. It was high school where he had problems.
Yes. Well, let's listen.
My middle school was 6, 7, 8 too.
6, 7, 8 was middle school. So you started high school in 9th grade?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we didn't do that. Coach, will you?
I mean, it's not the same everywhere. It's no big deal.
Yeah. Mine was 5, 6, 7, 8. So whatever.
Yes. Middle school, junior high is 6, 7, 8. 9 is for no. I started high school in 10th grade. 7, 8, and 9.
You remember though? You went to
that's for you.
New York City.
It's different for everybody.
And he didn't go to New York school in New York City. He went to New York State because he was on Long Island.
We're going crazy now. We got to stop. We got too many clips.
Horrible.
Really?
Too many clips.
Yeah. That's where I lost my entire soul.
I'm in an inner city middle school also, and
I wasn't even in the inner city, but I really was. I was in the worst neighborhood in America.
Yeah,
according to the government.
What a dick!
What was I doing?
Yeah,
Howard,
that's what I asked myself.
None of us know how we got to where we were.
I mean, they say you choose your parents. I must have been out of my fucking mind.
Howard, I say this all the time. I lived in the second worst neighborhood, which was next to yours, and we would never go over that bridge
to my neighborhood.
Never go to that. Like as bad as ours was, yours was like if you went over the bridge, it would be like Escape from New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but Gary, you are 10 years younger than Howard, 11 years younger than Howard, and you're wrong. You're just wrong.
And Howard moved away from that city. Where he moved from Rockville. Where did he move to? He moved from
Rockville Center. He moved from Hempstead, not Hempstead.
Where Eddie Murphy grew up.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt was a bad place. He moved to Rockville Center when he was in 10th grade, and that's a Jewish neighborhood, right? If I'm remembering correctly.
Yes, Rockville Placenta is a Jewish.
So Gary lived near the place Roosevelt. Yes, Roosevelt. By the time Gary was going to school, was bad.
It was a bad school.
It was a bad place. Howard was there when it started, and then they moved away to a nicer place.
Yes.
But his middle school was not bad. He never wrote about his middle school being bad. He never, 40 years, never told a story about middle school.
You know what? Pumpkin is right. Rockville Center is a little bit waspy. And yes, everybody has a different thought about what middle school is and junior high school is and all that stuff. I just know from New York. That's all I know. But everybody has a different thought. 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, whatever, 7 and 8.
But my point is that Howard never talked about this in 40 years. He never said a damn thing about middle school.
Well, you didn't hear what happened in his middle school? Here, let me tell you.
Let's hear this new story.
Okay.
Got people knifing the teachers, killing each other. You know, everyone's stealing my pants while they're on me. I mean, and I'm in English class.
Knifing the teachers.
Knifing the teachers in middle school.
People can interpret this as he's a racist. Like he's just saying,
100%. That's the only way to interpret it.
And yet he never gets in trouble about this. You know, same story.
Thank you, Rupert.
Everybody in his town, Roosevelt, everyone's killing everybody.
Thank you, Rupert. Thank you, somebody. Jesus fucking Christ. Can't even believe this.
Are you okay, Mo?
She's having
we stopped talking about this like 5 minutes ago and you're still fuming.
She's like having a whole thing on this.
You're still fuming, bro.
The only kids I knew
move forward.
started high school in 9th grade were the kids that went to Catholic school. And then they started in 9th grade and all the rest of us idiots got there. It was 10th grade. And so you had to make your friendships all over again because, and in New York, you can go to any high school you want to. And that's the beauty of it. You don't have to go to your district.
Hey, Mr. Peabody, I set the time machine, Wayback Machine for 5 minutes ago.
Wow. Okay. So, you motherfucker. So then he starts telling us the story about Bruce and how Bruce was part of a band when he was 15 years old. And he can't imagine for the life of him that a band, even when you're 15, would give a Bruce Springsteen, because of course, he was so scary talented back then even, that you would give a Bruce the boot. But listen to what he says, because, this is just where Howard's mind goes. It's a minute-long clip, so you're just going to have to bear with it. Right, here we go.
A fact you don't know about Bruce. I got to ask him about this. So, when you're a kid and you join your first band, he was like 15, something like that. They threw him out of the band.
Why?
Imagine those idiots. Yeah, they threw him out of the band because his guitar wouldn't stay in tune.
Oh, geez.
And they imagine those guys now. They all probably sit around. What the fuck are we doing? We kept every shithead in the band. We threw out the one good guy.
I think
we're idiots.
That's like the fact. I think it's the fact like Michael Jordan didn't make his high school basketball team.
Yeah, like right. That. Yeah, something like that. Well, I gotta remember to ask Bruce that. I go, Bruce, where are those assholes who threw you out of your first band? They could have been somebody.
Howard just loves hearing about bad things that happen to people. Like these people, these people never got the money. Blah 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 blah. He loves it.
15 years old. Get over it.
It's called Schadenfreude. That's Howard's whole entire existence. Schadenfreude.
Let us continue.
Talk about a bad move. Yeah, let's throw out the guy who actually has the ability to write hit songs. Stupid.
At 15?
And by the way, Bruce's first two albums were bombs. So like he's, it took him a while,
This is This is the same guy who threw out the funny from his show for Billy and Jackie. So for him to say, "Oh, they got rid of the guy," yeah, and you got rid of the guys that were funny on your show.
Yes. Can I continue my clip?
That guitar for what they were doing.
When I was 15, if I would have latched on to Bruce Springsteen, I would have sucked his dick. I would have been like,
yes, you would have.
Of course, I would have said.
Because a lot of people miss it,
Can you?
Absolutely, he would have.
He probably try to do it today.
Yeah, because didn't he have a friend in high school?
By the way, at 15, maybe Bruce was freaking terrible. I mean, it's just like we don't know.
Actually, do we have the clip? Did you pull the clip of Bruce when he asked him the question or no?
Did he actually ask him?
Yeah, he did. So he asked Bruce the question, and Bruce, being very honest about it, is like, I wasn't very good, and I couldn't keep my guitar. I really couldn't keep my guitar in tune, and I kind of sucked. And I wasn't very good. And that's why they threw me out of the band.
But I would have sucked your dick, Bruce.
It'd be like, I don't fly that way.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
A lot of famous musicians took years and albums for them to make it. Like it's like,
I'm sorry.
It doesn't happen overnight. It just you have to have just the right thing happen.
Yes,
it's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Everything about.
I can't think of one musician who was 15 and made it like huge and stayed huge.
Tiffany.
I think we're alone now.
Hold on. What could have happened, where he could have been.
Where could it have been? Where was it?
Yeah, he could have been sucking dick right here, right now.
Play with me. I'll give you a silver nickel.
Ouch.
How do you know that he didn't suck Robert Kroger's dick? He plays guitar.
Or Jerry Dickowitz, which would be
He's a drummer. He gets sick of drummers.
Yeah, because everybody's so good.
This is what Bruce could have sounded like at 15. I mean, we don't know.
Maybe worse.
That's exactly right. That's exactly what he probably did sound like. Let's be honest. I mean, nobody's good at 15, unless you're like that one of those scary kids that can play the drums or the piano and it's like a prodigy and. Then they get.
That's not true because Diddy said that Justin Bieber was really good at 15.
Oh, that's right. So then they go into a series of commercials, and I just because Gary is such the chaza of the
StevenSinger.com. Find out why he is literally the most trusted jeweler in America. You bought jewelry from Steven?
Oh my God. I was talking yesterday.
Ring.
No. My wife is bathed in Steven Singer jewelry. She was
That's a compliment?
Bathed in Steven.
You know why?
Because he got like 90% off.
And that, and they have the girls on the side. You got to keep the wife happy.
Exactly. Here, Mary. Here's another golden rose.
How many did Melissa get?
Most jewelry, honestly, is really ugly. Like, jewelry is ugly unless you
not all jewelry.
No, I'm saying most jewelry. Unless you have like good specific pieces, most stuff looks like shit. And
especially Steven
Singer.
Singer.
Like too much jewelry. It's just really ugly, I think.
Didn't we do a thing on the show once where we deduced that he pays like 2 cents for those roses?
Oh yeah.
I looked them up on Alibaba, and you could get them for like, I think it was like $1 a rose, and he sells them for $49.99. So sure.
Mo, we should do like an Instagram walkthrough of that store and ask them questions.
You wanna? Where is that, in Philly? Yeah.
It's on the other corner of something in Philly.
Walnut and Chestnut or something. 8th and Walnut. 8th and Walnut.
Walnut and Chestnut, right in the corner there.
They're both the streets there. Yeah.
I don't know. You better have some bodyguards.
Okay, so then
that's a rough part of Philly.
That's pretty rough.
Is it?
It's a really rough part of Philly,
South Philly or
all right,
West Philly? Or...
Then Bruce comes in, and God, I have a couple of clips. Let's just go through them and do it. So Bruce is weirdly like a chuckle puss. I can't really.
I think he was high. I honestly think he was
always
high.
Sounds like he sounded like this last time too. Like he almost giggles inappropriately. Maybe
yeah, I think he did a little
help.
He had a little help beforehand.
I just don't know. It's so weird.
It sounded like somebody that had the wacky weedus right before the show.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird. I don't know what Rick the electrician is trying to say, but we'll come back to it.
It's a lot there.
There's a lot to read. A lot to read. All right, so here we go. Here's Bruce coming right in.
Colored Cadillac. I painted my Cadillac coffee because of this song.
How do you remember lyrics the way you do? Do you have like an endless library in your head of lyrics?
No, man, I will tell you straight out, I cannot remember at this point any of my own lyrics, and I have a little help when I go on stage, but I can't remember them anymore. I mean, when I was a kid, I did, and then I got up on stage one night in Detroit when it was like first show. First song's going to be Born to Run, right? I think I know that one.
Yeah,
right?
You should.
Dude's baked, bro.
He has an iPad probably next to the speaker. I mean, it's normal now.
I'm just going to throw this out there, but I went to the Steven Singer website, and you tell me if I'm wrong, but this isn't John Hines' daughter and her.
Holy crap, it is. Oh, my God.
Doesn't it look like them?
It is them. It doesn't look like them. It is them.
I mean, it would make sense that it would be.
He dressed for success, that guy.
Yeah,
he dressed like a cow. That's really.
Yes.
He did dress like a cow.
Oh, he's going to Chick-fil-A afterwards. What's going on here?
That's the best outfits they could coordinate.
The best you could come up with, right?
Ah, yay.
It's sad. It's sad.
God damn, this is bad.
Yeah.
Let's look at the prices.
Gold earrings, $48, $38. Oy.
Whoa.
Oy.
Nose like a witch.
Like, see this?
It looks like
not acceptable jewelry layering. This is just not.
Had that end like stuck against your neck, look like choking
and the bar, the middle.
Put a bar between the boobs.
The phallic-like necklace.
It's a little phallic thing going on there.
That end is really tight. That first necklace is really tight.
That first one is so tight that if she talks, I bet you it flips like up and down. That's way too.
You know what? You guys are good because I can't get over that gummy smile.
Right.
Oh, the gummy smile is everything. Yeah, that's everything.
And that nose. That nose.
Yeesh.
What's going on there?
I don't know, but
perfect price.
See, all of this, it's like, who's buying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diamond?
It looks like they're like, hey, My daughter who lives in Staten Island, like to be a model. You like to use it? That's what these broads look like.
Hey, I had good-looking girls on Staten Island.
Yeah,
well, I knew you were going to take offense to that.
So, 5 diamond bracelets. Let me see how much your bracelets go for. They range from, and they all look like they're the same size until you get in there and they're like fucking microscopic.
Yes.
Right? Because there's no way that one looks like that on the wrist. So $548 up to, let's see a good one.
Thousands? Oh, 11 grand?
Let me see.
Let's get out of here.
That's my first 4 cars. I mean,
oh, here.
11 grand.
Okay.
And Mo, do you think these are made to order, or they come from like China or something?
No, I think they do come from China for sure. And it's only 10 carat.
You make necklace now.
Yeah.
You bracelet, you buy.
We got to put it on the boat.
I mean, I have a diamond bracelet. I wear it every day, like just regular jewelry, and I have no idea how much it cost. I can't even imagine.
Look at this. She's flexing right now. I have jewelry. I don't know how much it costs.
I don't know what anything.
I have one of those. Remember those snap bracelets? I have one of those.
I don't. Right, you just go.
I got a Sicilian horn, and I got it on Amazon.
What's a Sicilian horn? Just out of curiosity.
It's to protect you from the malolocchio.
I have
bad eye.
Of my
evil eye.
I have it right here too. See?
Yeah. So I got my
I got my horn. That's what
mine's red for luck.
Oh yeah, mine is. It protects you from the malolocchio.
That's exactly.
Well, you know what? I'm Mexican. I have a Fanta bottle cap around my neck. So eat that.
Listen, when I was just dating, and I was dating a guy that that ultimately wound up becoming my husband, my 2 favorite gay people said to me, "Listen to me. He's never going to marry you, and you need to suck him dry for everything." So you just need to, I'll never forget my friend Robert saying, "Monique, consider yourself like a Christmas tree. You are meant to be adorned." And that's what he needs to do. So anytime it's a birthday or a holiday or Christmas, and he asks what you want, just say diamonds. That's all you want, ever. Just diamonds.
Dang.
That's what I did for years.
Did they think your last name was Ostrowski?
Yes.
So the moral of the story is don't trust or listen to your friends.
No, it was good. That's how I acquired all of my stuff.
The moral of the story is know your girlfriend's friends, so you know if you're getting scammed.
That's probably true. All right.
Did they own an axle loop? Just out of curiosity.
A what?
An axle loop?
Oh no.
They would like put it in their eye and then like let me look at
exactly. Let me see it. Did you get the paperwork? Let me see.
Exactly.
Did you get the paperwork?
It still has like the finger of some Nigerian kids attached to it for friggin' blood diamond.
There's red blood in there. Blood diamonds.
I'm sorry, Atum with the Kumbe. You didn't meet your quota today. You got one of those figures is coming off.
They told Xavier this story, and I find it to be amazing. And it's just a case study on jewelry. And this might be my final kind of conversation on it, right? So, at the Cartier store in New York City, right? So I have these bracelets. I've had them for forever. And
what are you, Wonder Woman?
You get them. You get them buffed. You're only allowed to do it like every 3 years. And I've had these forever, seriously forever. So when you go in there, every time, this happens every time. So you go in there and, you're waiting for your stuff to come back, whatever. And there will always be a woman at the counter who went there.
This is good.
Her bracelet sized or her watch sized or something like that, or something cleaned. And the woman will come out and say, so we won't be able to service this because it is not a genuine Cartier product. And the woman would be like, what are you talking about? It's like, I'm sorry, it's not ours. It's like, what do you mean? Like, my husband bought this for us for like our 25th wedding anniversary. Of course it's real. It's like, no, I'm sorry. It's just not a genuine Cartier project. I'm sorry. And so when it was my turn to go up there, I'm like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. She's like, it happens every day, multiple times a day, because men will just buy like fake shit and give it to their wives or give it to their girlfriends. And then the girlfriend,
You'll never know.
She'll never know.
Unless she actually goes into the friggin' store.
She goes into the store. Can you imagine the fights that must occur from some fucking...
Yes, I could.
Just the embarrassment, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. It's horrible.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Can you
Okay, so can you imagine the embarrassment?
Some guy named Bassam in the Bronx.
I can't even imagine. I really can't. I'd be floored. Okay, so...
Yes, it's a genuine Cartier.
So they sell the boxes, Cartier boxes online so that people can do the bait and switch with their significant others. And they'll buy a bracelet,
Hold on, let me write this down.
Then you can buy a genuine...
Dennis just look at her face like, oh, shit, I hope she never goes in to get it sized.
Yeah. Honey, turn off RadioGunk right now.
Look at Helen Rose. I love that. By the way, I love her name, and I love it every single time. Helen Rose,
Weeping with Jesus.
Well, I know somebody got a fake diamond engagement ring and found out 3 years later. Yeah, can you imagine?
Ooh. I at least got a real one.
So you heard it here, but the real trick now is the bait and switch with the factory made diamonds, not factory made, lab made diamonds, because you can't.
Aren't they indistinguishable though?
Yeah, they're almost indistinguishable.
Okay, another thing, Cartier box with lab made
diamonds. So what they do now?
Okay, good, I got it.
A real diamond. What they'll do is they will laser numbers into the back of it so that you know exactly what mine it came from, because the difference would be like a 1 carat diamond with pure clarity could be, I don't know, let's go at $20,000, and a lab one would be about 3, maybe 2, and they're indistinguishable from each other. So that's the new trick, you men out there. Okay, so Bruce is going to sing Louie Louie for us, and it's funny because he doesn't really know the words either, according to me, and I'm not even understanding what he's trying to say.
No.
So here we go.
As you know, I mean, Louie Louie. Louie Louie. Whoa, no, me gotta go. Where people don't know, most of the people. I was talking to somebody the other day saying it's Louie Louie, which, do you know what Louie Louie is about?
No,
well, first of all, I always thought he said, I want to lay that girl. Is that he's saying that? Because that was the rumor.
That was the rumor, and it got the song banned in a variety of places.
Right.
But he is not saying that. Louie Louie is a sea shanty. He goes,
a what?
Fine little
It's a sea shanty. Come on.
Listen
Catch a shipper, cross the sea, sail that shipper bound all alone.
What?
Never know if I make it home. 3 nights and days I sail the sea. Think of that girl constantly.
Wow.
His voice is horrible. It is like nails on a chalkboard.
How old is this dude now? He's like
he is 75 and sounds every day of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait
every day.
That voice is done.
See you next Tuesday, Shanty. I don't know why that made me laugh. All right. So then Howard's asking him, see, this is why Howard's starting to try and figure out the guitar and learning things, because he wants to be able to ask rock and roll stars.
Yeah.
Kind of
yeah, I'm sure he cares.
There you go.
C, F, and G, right? That's it. It's those 3 chords. And that's why every kid plays that song, because it's something you can do. Why don't you play bar chords when you play that? Why do you play open chords?
I'm not a big bar chord player. I mean, bar chords are either hard to play and they're hard to get around on. I can play them, but I never play them. I've never played them in concert in 40 years, you know.
So you don't go up the net. I mean, I watch you when you play. You know what the hell you're doing with a guitar.
Yeah, I go up here but I use a capo usually, you know.
I see.
You don't know. You don't
what?
Even...
All right. Show of hands. Who the hell knows what they're talking about right now?
It was just that little thing the little bar you put in.
I know what a capo is.
I don't know what a capo is. Yeah.
I know what that is, but bar chord. What?
Yeah, no.
But what's a bar chord?
He's got 3 other guitar players on stage, so they're all doing a little. You know what I mean? They're not killing themselves.
All right, wait. Abe Brizzo allegedly knows what's going on.
Okay.
What the hell is
Tell
this?
us.
What am I listening to? What is a bar chord?
Drop some knowledge, bro.
Please share with us. Bar chords are 2 fingers. Really? That's it?
Bar
2 fingers.
common
Seriously, 2 fingers?
Ah.
Look at these. Yeah, what time we have Wolfgang Van Halen in our friend?
Yeah, exactly.
No. We didn't offer a free buffet.
Well, also, Bruce is concentrating on singing and being a stage presence. He doesn't have, he can't do everything at once. You know what I mean?
He doesn't have to.
That's what
he doesn't have to prove it anymore. He's a dude's like 1,000 years old.
This is not a solo show. Like, I don't know what Howard is even talking about.
Bye, Instagram.
Bye, Instagram.
Well.
Bye. See you later. Remove. God forbid I actually paid for like Instagram, and then we can.
No, we shouldn't, because it helps. It helps it promote itself. We can't give them money.
No, we're not giving them money. Of course not. All right. So Bruce had a really weird case of the giggles, and it was just kind of ever present. Just another clip.
Look at Jeremy's explanation. Look at this guy.
Oh, okay. A bar.
Oh my God.
Bar chord is using your index finger for bar, the entire fretboard, and then your other 3 to play the main notes. It's an impromptu capo. Okay. So basically, because the capo kind of holds them on the fret, holds all the wires on the fret, so that you're playing it a little bit shorter, a little bit closer to the opening, right?
No.
Am I wrong on that? I think
that's what it sounds like, but hell, if I
capo,
know, my brother plays guitar. I don't. I don't have a clue.
Yeah, the capo just holds the strings a little.
I know what that does. It holds.
Right.
Holds
So
certain.
it's just like a tighter sound on the. Okay. Yeah.
We're doing guitar talk because this is what Howard actually deep dived with Bruce today.
Yes.
Literally guitar talk.
Yes.
And it was painful.
Yes.
Painful.
Yes. Okay, let's do a little giggle.
And,
oh my God.
We were so young,
Wait a second. Explain that to me. I'm not a musician. You're.
By the way, he said that like 5 or 6 times today. I'm not a musician.
You're on stage in front of an audience. People pay good money to see this guy, and you're sitting there and you're like, "Hey, let me go figure this out while I'm standing."
That dude is baked, man.
Oh, yeah, he's baked.
Yeah. Either that, or he's just not a smart guy. I don't even think.
Well, that too. There's just both these things going on.
He didn't graduate high school, right?
No, he did not.
Yeah,
and listening to him, he's not really a smart guy.
And then he goes into harmonica, and then of course
I wanted him to choke on the goddamn harmonica.
That's why I recorded it, because I knew that it would make you happy. Because you were like, oh, for fuck's sake with this harmonica. But here.
I really remember he actually, Stern, a long time ago, was with Tiny Tim. I hope he chokes on the harmonica. That was a freaking long time ago. That's all that runs through my head. I'm like, please, dear God, this choke on that thing, please.
All right, well, here, you can hear a little bit. Dennis is having an epileptic fit.
Well, what are the odds Howard's going to take up harmonica next?
Listen to this.
Non-believers a cop beating again.
What? I'm leaving at the cop beating
River
again.
hungry, baby
cry. What are you saying? Can you? Okay, let's figure out what the words.
Can we play that slower so I can understand what's going on?
This is already like a 3-hour show. Come on.
This is the second time I've heard this, and I still don't know what he said.
We only have 4 more clips. It's okay. Here, listen. Time said.
I'm with a cop beating again.
I have no idea.
River hungry, baby cry.
Something about a baby crying.
Sure, whatever that is.
It was blah, 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 baby crying.
I hate to tell you, I know what song he's singing.
Okay.
What is it? What is it? Tell me.
The Ghost of Tom Joad.
No, I don't know it.
I have not a clue.
Because I heard the word Tom. That's why. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's okay.
No, don't be sorry. I have no idea what he said.
But he didn't tell Howard that, right?
He did. No, they went into a whole discussion about the Tom George, Ghost of Tom George song and all the stuff behind it. And
Yes.
Yeah, they spent like 15 minutes setting up this.
Rage Against the Machine did a cover.
Yes, he talked about Tom Morello, and
okay, sorry,
and I think he may have soiled himself thinking about Tom Morello.
Tom also joined the band for an album, by the way.
Really?
Anyway.
Yeah, he actually mentioned that too, and once again was playing with himself on the.
I should work for the Howard Stern show. Yeah.
Which album, Jeremy?
It's called High Hopes.
I was going to call you.
I had low expectations.
I meant to call you John Hine.
Judy.
Okay, so Patty comes on, and now if you think that Bruce sounds kind of old and bizarre, so does she. Now, I thought
she have like cancer or something?
Well, yeah, I was just looking at that as well. And
is that the payback? Is that karma?
No, hang on. Where is that?
Patty, home wrecker Scalfa.
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen gives update on wife Patty Scalfa as she battles tough blood cancer.
She's Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Oh man!
So this was just October 15th. Did they even bring that up today?
They kind of alluded that she is not well, and that's why she's not touring.
Ah, okay.
That's literally, but honestly, an honest interviewer would have brought it up because, okay, it's happening. It's something to talk about. I mean, it doesn't make less or more. It's just a thing.
You didn't want to talk about it, and then that's okay too. I don't know.
It's okay too, but you know what? People know that she has it. Oh, well,
I didn't know until just now. So
it's in a news article. I mean,
Howard would have turned it. Howard would have turned it into a headline, though.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been Howard's headline. So anyway, Patty Scalfa is 71. They have 3 children, 34, 32, and 30. As you know, one of them became a firefighter in New Jersey, and that.
Good for him. He's actually a real
Howard was against
person.
it. Remember?
Yes, he was very against it. He was very.
Why would he do that?
Right. Springsteen said that his kids have no interest in the music part of his life, but of course, his middle child is a singer-songwriter because
of course.
You don't want to have anything to do with your father. I'm sure that's correct. So yeah, let's listen to Patty a little bit now. Okay, so here's Patty. Okay, so yeah, she's not a looker, but Patty. So okay, let's hear her first because let's listen to the questions that Howard's asking her.
Is that you could go home and he could still think he's in charge. Right? How does one manage that? Because did you really have to sit Bruce down at some point and say, listen, Bruce, I'm in love with you. I think you're great. I could even see myself spending my life with you. But you've also, was there an action
talking about
where you had to map out, especially how Bruce should behave at home?
Not really. I think it was more. It was more.
What kind of voice is that? Not really.
I'm gonna give her a break because she's probably doing chemo. So
yeah, she's not feeling what. All right,
I'm already going to hell as is. I don't need it.
Well, all right. So let's go back a little bit. So this question's insane because Bruce was married when this was happening.
We're gonna have this discussion. We're gonna have this discussion.
I know, but that's the part that's the part about this question that is insane. Bruce was married when this was happening.
Or your lover. It was more done in personal expectations of how.
What happened?
How you'd want a friend to be, or your lover, or your husband. I think when being in the band, I don't know if everyone would agree with me. I don't know if they would. But I always tried not to be a wife on stage. I really did. I didn't want to bring that on stage. Never.
You do know she's like the Yoko of the band, right?
Oh, absolutely.
She's more Belinda, bro.
She plays the tambourine.
She is Linda McCartney.
Yeah.
Totally
she is literally Linda McCartney.
Yeah.
Except
we're going to get into it, but let's just hear the rest of the question. Here.
The boss of the boss.
The head of the household.
When you found yourself falling in love with the boss, and did you say to yourself, "Oh God, I shouldn't be falling in love with the boss. I work with this guy. I just avoid this like the plague."
It's because
I think they were already together.
Out of the room, attention whore. Perhaps I shouldn't get involved with them.
But when we first got together, you did everything for me. I did nothing.
Yeah. Patty was a real loner.
We were kind of
like
feral
I did
when we got together.
like a musician.
Right?
You lived like a musician when we.
You guys are so cute because, okay, I don't know if any of you remember Bruce Springsteen's first wife.
Yeah, she was a C word.
She was an actress, right?
No,
model.
You don't know that she was a C word.
Yeah, I do.
She's a model.
No,
well,
you
he may know. He may know.
Hey,
No,
pull up that book so I can judge it by its cover.
That is not fair. Okay, so here she is.
I think it was fair.
Do you remember her? She was super cute.
Yeah, she was a model.
She was a model and an actress, and she wound up eventually being in a show called Sisters for a very long time. They fell in love. Her name was Julianne Phillips. She was a dork.
Weird Al better than Bruce.
She is. So she was signed to Elite Modeling Agency in '82.
Is that Beretta?
Yeah. What's his name?
It is Beretta.
Spencer.
It is Beretta.
Yeah.
Spencer.
So they met in 1984 and they got married 6 months later in 1985.
In Lake Oswego?
Totally remember that.
Oh my God.
That's where her family's from. In 1985. Okay, so stay with me. So then Bruce meets Patty. Bruce meets Patty. They met at a local bar in 1980. Quickly developed a friendship. Right.
Sure.
Then joined the music legend and the E Street Band on their 1984 Born in the USA.
Really?
Yes.
As backup vocalist. While the two musicians had chemistry on stage, their relationship did not turn romantic until 1988 after the Dancing in the Dark singer split from his first wife, Julianne Phillips.
Sure.
You gotta remember that's from People Magazine. This is just like Howard met Beth in 2001.
Dude, it's exactly the same thing.
It's like identical.
Please know Patty and Bruce on vacation in Italy. Oh, rise and shine, Patty and Bruce. Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
Wait, it's 1988.
Walk of shame.
Rise and shine.
Oops.
Not divorced.
Not yeah. I love.
Rise and shine.
Uh-oh.
Rise and shine.
She looks a little.
Hey, you got something kicked on your face, lady.
Rise and shine. Springsteen and Scalfia quickly fell in love and got married in 1991 and then welcomed 3 kids together.
Yes.
So, by the way, ex-girl, this chick, I think settled for $20 million.
And a night with Clarence.
By the way, she's still younger than Patty. She's 10 years younger than him. So he was 25 when they got together. And she settled for like $20 million and never spoke about him again.
Honestly, the more I think about it,
Hey,
I look at Patty. I look at Patty. That had to be some snap and gyro.
Oh, wait.
There had to be tricks going on. I mean, because she's not a looker, so obviously there were things to make your eyes roll around your head. Because, good Lord, no.
Isn't that the
I know
sergeant
redheads
from
are fun,
Full Metal Jacket?
What? Yes.
Isn't that the sergeant, the field from Full Metal Jacket?
Yes, this is Fletch. But yes, sure. So, so then she starred in this show called Sisters, and that was like a big thing, and here's her now.
She's not bad looking now.
No, she looks a little gaunt, but okay.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind Gaunt. Gaunt's fine.
So there you go. So so he was fooling around. And so apparently Glory Days, and this made me laugh.
I like machinery thudding. Is that him and Patty?
Just so you can get a little visual. His wife is which is kind of weird because I think they've actually changed the video.
Do you really need a tambourine to go with? I mean, you got Max Weinberg for crying out loud.
They absolutely
need a tambourine.
No, you didn't need a tambourine.
Yeah, well, if you have Linda McCartney in the background, yes, you do.
Every time, listen,
Jessica,
whenever you see a tambourine playing woman in a band, you know the guy is.
She's definitely there's Blumpkins going on backstage.
Exactly. There's some wild stuff going on.
Yes.
There was another story I thought was kind of interesting about Bruce. he would watch her nice ass on the treadmill, how Bruce Springsteen fell for sexy redhead he met at the gym who was a dead for his wife, Patty. Arthur
Hey, there's something about redheads.
Yes. Fire crotch, bro.
Exactly.
The boss loves fire crotch.
At various times and places, too numerous to mention.
Ooh.
This is the woman that he apparently was having a little...
Oh, he was getting a little side even from the side?
Little side. Imagine a rock star actually getting banged by somebody other than
No way, get out of here.
Tell me some more things, please.
Tell me more. So yeah, there was that. And so yeah, I just think it's kind of curious that Howard would ask how did you fall in love with him?
So
when everybody knows
she got his thunder load.
Exactly. So the funny thing is, the irony of this entire interview is both these men were cheating on their first wives during a big part of their career.
And if you really want to get like dumb about it, it happened like his big breakthrough was a Born in the USA album, right?
Yes.
And his was Private Parts. Ugh. So it's like, and they were both doing the exact same questionable things with their current significant others, you know?
Correct.
You know, the song I love from Springsteen is Jungle Land. What album is that off of, Judy?
I think it's off of Born to Run, right? Let's check.
That sounds about right. Yeah, because that was been on for a long time.
I love that song. I really, that was...
Is it the last song? Let's see.
You let me know. Just curious.
I could be wrong. Damn it.
Okay.
It's the last song of Born to Run.
Okay, there we go. And what year was Born to Run? 85, 84, 85?
No, it's before that.
75.
75. It's an old album.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be 50 years old next year.
Holy shit. That's amazing.
Exactly. Look at that schmata. I love that schmata.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, so that was at Pearl Jam in the back.
Why can't he interview him?
Why must he wear that? And why is he wearing a leather coat? Like, who wears a leather coat anymore?
He does, because it's him.
He's Girthy Steven.
Girthy Steven.
That's an entire cow.
I'm surprised he hasn't had Andrew Watt on yet, because he had Benny Blanco and...
Yes, I'm surprised too.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yes.
I bet you he's going to be there one day.
Just for shits and giggles, because...
Oh, that's a picture.
There it is. Look at those. Oh, my God. Look at those teeth.
Look at what's going on here.
Who's the one in the middle? Who's
Bono?
Yeah, we know that.
Bono, Adam, Bruce, and Baba Booey.
Who's Adam? What?
Adam Clayton.
Is that Adam?
No,
it's not.
Who's Adam Clayton?
No way. He's the bassist, right? Of U2.
Yeah, from U2.
Let's do a Google.
No, you sure?
I could be wrong, bro. I could be wrong. I wouldn't put my life on it.
Maybe him, but my God.
Wow, he aged a lot.
I don't know.
All right, don't screw.
I thought it was him, but whatever.
I don't think it's the guy from U2.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
Let me. I'm gonna.
I don't. It's not Zoss raping. No.
Is it?
No, he was on the edge. Zoss.
Hold on.
Yeah, Zoss was on.
No, he's like the last guy on the right. Yeah.
Yes, I know. It's Zoss.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm trying to Google reverse search it. So hang on a second. Let's.
And then
I
there
like
was somebody
those glasses from the 70s. Those are great.
Hold on.
And there was somebody next to this guy. I didn't know who that was either.
These guys blue blockers on.
It's probably a music mogul.
So fucking funny that you would say that, because I'm trying to image search it and
nothing's coming up.
With blue blockers.
This is what happens. You're gonna die. Hold on.
I'm waiting.
We're not the most sophisticated podcast.
No.
How funny is that?
That's pretty funny.
Ay.
It has no idea who this is.
He's obviously mega famous.
Apparently.
It has no idea who this is. Yeah.
Wow, the Googles have no idea.
I blame you guys for tuning into this crap.
Shush.
That's kind of strange.
It is strange. Can we find out? It's from Gary.
It's okay. We can move on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we only have like 2 more clips, but it's okay. Okay. So if you
get yourself some blue blockers, that's right, Matt Grizzly.
If you Google Gary Dell'Abate with Bruce Springsteen, that's what comes up, and it's from his Instagram. And so let's go there and see.
No mention of Paul Houston.
Today is the first time I got to meet the legend Bruce Springsteen. Tune into the wrap-up show at 1 p.m. to find out where this picture was from. And that was 103 weeks ago. So I don't know where that's from.
So that was yesterday.
So if anybody knows where that's from, just kind of give us a... No, it's not Bob Guccione.
That's not Bob Guccione. He's sleazier.
No. Bob's been dead for...
And he's been dead for a very long time.
For a minute. All right, so listen to this story that Beth just insisted Howard tell. Here we go.
The last time you were on the show, my wife begged me to tell this story. Bruce, I've never told this. Bruce said, hey, we're going to get together. Bruce and I got together. He came over to my house for dinner. I don't know what's going on at my house, but Bruce rang the doorbell and was standing outside. I walked by. I see Bruce Springsteen.
I don't know what's going on at my house.
He's outside my house. I said, Bruce, how long you been standing there? He goes, oh, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. I go, what the fuck is wrong with me? I didn't know he was there. And
that is actually funny.
I felt so bad. I said, well, he's never coming back again. But it was so.
How did he get through the gate?
So I don't know, man.
Where's the staff?
I was waiting.
I just wanted to humble you. You know, Patty said to me, bring him down a couple of notches.
I mean, you're right. Junior, you are correct about the gate because you have to get let into his property. And I guess the butler didn't open the door for him. So I guess someone was fired immediately after this.
You know, they beat Consuelo that night.
They beat
for sure.
Yeah, they took out the
no,
bamboo.
Vegas, no.
Not again.
They made her sleep in the kitty litter.
Stop. No,
that's her normal.
No.
But really, okay, now I believe it happened because Bruce agreed with it. So I guess it did happen. But you have to be let into that whole area, Liam.
Yes, you do.
You have to, if you ever recall when Arm went out there to visit Squabble Lane.
That was awesome.
He got right to the gated area that I guess is before his house, and he couldn't go any further.
No, right? That's because they're using facial recognition.
Exactly.
I mean, literally, you have to be let into his property. And then...
I think to that whole road, actually. Right? I think that...
No, like he drove by his house. You can see the gate. Yeah. The road's public, but his property is gated
like
electronically.
From the actual house.
Yeah.
Let me look that up.
It's like you come off the main road, and then there's like a bottleneck, and you can tell that's where they have like a security, and you have to drive a significant amount of time to actually get to the house after that.
Yeah, there's a whole thing going on there. And it's actually kind of funny that, I mean, honestly, I really do think he fired people, and absolutely fired people.
Yeah. Okay. Here, I guess I just want to show this really quickly because we're such psycho bitches. But hang on. We is.
Yeah, we got nothing else to do.
Sure. Let's go there.
Let's go there.
Okay. So here we are.
There it is, Chimneyville.
There's Chimneyville. Okay.
What's that being built next to him? Holy mackerel.
Remember when there was construction going on next door?
Jesus Christ.
And the internet was going in and out because there was construction next door? This was the new house being built.
Oh my God, that's like a thing at Disney being built.
Okay, but wait, hang on.
So do you think the construction was allowed to start at 10 a.m. and that's why he cut it off?
Look,
no.
Gate. There's a gate.
Yes,
right
it is. Electronic gate, yes.
There's something before that, probably.
No, I think that's just probably where you put you put your name and whatever.
It's a little driveway to get in so you're not on the road.
I have your pizzas.
There's the little thing that says, okay, who are you, please? And then there's got to be...
That's on side.
So then here, this is the driveway to the house.
Look how many cars are there.
Well, this is just a Google image.
I understand that, but just a random picture. Look how many cars are there.
There's 3 vans, a couple SUVs.
No. You guys are crazy. Here, it's so much better than that. It's...
Well, we are crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4. These are probably worker vans.
Yes.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional cars. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9
There's
cars.
a garage.
And that's what you can see. And then there's a garage where stuff is stored. Like
It's
cars
like most
parked.
places like that have like at least a 5-car garage.
This actually may have been a day where they had a party going on because these look like catering vans to me.
Yeah, they do like catering vans.
These look like people pulling up.
Or all those vans drive around Long Island and look for stray cats and bring them.
No, that's what those are, my friends. Those are the vans that take to Home Depot and say, "Get in." Get in.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they pull up there.
Don't they say that in Spanish?
You trabaja, limpia.
Howard Stern? Yeah, I believe
leaf
it.
blower.
Leaf blower.
Don't look in Beth in the eye.
Oh, you know what? You're kidding, bro. But that's 100% what's probably going on, bro.
Wow.
You know, they probably take a belt to anybody that dares to make eye contact.
A belt.
Wow.
Back to Home Depot for you.
Close that.
Mantequilla.
Okay. But that's all I got. I was trying to blow it up a little bit, but I can't.
Aren't you guys glad you have an ethnic dude on the show?
Yes, it's very nice.
It gives you guys a pass.
Yes, it does.
Okay, hold on a second. Just looking for something. Oh, I'm trying to do too many things at the same time.
No, Mantequilla, you blow the leaves into the bag.
Hold on. I know I'm in trouble, but I'll have to remove this, and I don't give a shit.
Hey, if they destroyed Howard's lawn, I love it.
Yeah, exactly.
remember when he spent a couple of days complaining about how his neighbors have better lawns? It's like, how would he know? Do you have a drone? Like from his house, it's like a freaking castle.
They invited him to things there,
and
like
they all use the same company.
¿Qué? ¿Preparado, cariño?
That's not it.
X, they all use the same company.
No, it's South Park, bro.
Oh,
it's South Park. It's Butters. There you go.
Oh my God, Mantequilla.
Yeah, Mantequilla. Come on, you guys had known that was.
Yeah, I had a feeling. It's similar to Italian. Oh my God. Hey, Mantequilla. Vamos, Mantequilla.
There you go.
It's right up. Here we go.
There it is. No, the second one. There you go.
Yeah. Anything.
Copyright strike is worth it.
Yeah, copyright's worth it. Exactly. Fuck it.
We'll just pull it out.
Yeah, don't care.
Anyway, that's what's going on at the Stern.
Anyway, here's the end of the show. Here we go.
Didn't start that, so I gotta take credit or not for where it's deserved. But the hell for goddamn money, people paying to deserve at least 3 damn hours.
Well, it's beautiful. Thank you for being so wonderful, and thanks for the great music. Thank you for being here this morning. And the E Street Band.
Woo!
Road Diary.
Yes,
premiering this Friday on Hulu. Hear Bruce and the E Street Band on Sirius XM E Street Radio, Channel 20. And just thank you. That's it.
Thanks, Howard.
All right.
Thank you. See you again.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
For every live Howard Stern.
And there we go. I don't even think Robin got to speak, did she?
Robin did.
Thank goodness. That's actually
Robin spoke right before that. She's like, I was here listening to it, and I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I actually noted on our forums, RadioGunk.com /forums / Howard Stern. The fat lady who started talking, so we know the interview is almost over.
Of course, as soon as he puts her
literally
over.
And the thing was that, you know, he went to band members and he asked the most inane, moronic questions to these people that, like Max Weinberg, he just like, who's the best drummers outside of yourself? Like, really? That's what you're asking Max Weinberg?
Neil Peart.
Yeah, that was mentioned. Yeah.
Or what was it? Or the guy from Metallica.
Jason Bonham was mentioned. Yes.
Lars. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Bonzo Bonham.
Oh yeah, Bonham.
You guys knew that his son played for Slipknot, right?
Weinberg?
Yeah, his son played drums for.
I did not know that.
Oh my God, I saw Max Weinberg's son.
There's some really cool, if you Google Max Weinberg and Slipknot, there's some really cool pictures on the internet.
Oh my God, I saw Slipknot. Slipknot was great. But
they all wear masks, right? Was he wearing a mask?
Yes, absolutely great band to watch. Great band to watch. But then he would like go and like Clarence's nephew. He didn't really ask him any questions. It was really weird. And then he went to Nils, and he just kind of sucked his ass a little bit about his solo performance, and it was very boring when he went to the other members of the band, and it just didn't. It was just like, wow, you have the whole band here. You made a big deal about it, and you used nothing. Bruce played by himself for an hour and 15 minutes.
Yes. Yeah. He started out playing. Fans upset after Jay Weinberg fired from Slipknot, but Dad, Max Weinberg of the E Street Band, is 100% proud of him. Sure.
Well, he was in a band that was successful.
Ah, cool. I give you that.
At least he ain't doing Zooza Zoo.
Yeah.
Zooza.
That's a cool picture.
That's a cool picture.
That's a really cool picture.
In case most of you have seen this before, but for those who don't know, that's Jay Weinberg when he was 11, dressed up as Corey. Wow. That's cool.
Damn.
That is cool.
I have an important question.
Yes.
Sure.
What are the odds that today's interview will be on HBO?
0.0.
It's on a Hulu.
It's going to be on Hulu?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, it's for the documentary on Hulu. There's his son.
No, but the Howard Stern interview, how it was on HBO the first time.
It's going nowhere except the app.
Oh, yeah.
That's an amazing mask he's got on right there. Yeah. That's insane. That's insane.
I love it.
What's crazy, you can play drums wearing that latex stuff on you, man.
He actually is a pretty talented drummer. I was impressed.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
There he is playing for Bruce. I don't understand. So,
Max had to take a sabbatical for.
Max is 70-something years old.
Yeah. They all are.
Yeah,
they all are.
Yeah, he had a health issue.
Drummer's pretty rough, bro.
I think Max did have a health issue, right? At some point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a while ago.
Okay, I was just curious if that's why his son was playing instead. Okay, cool. All right, that was the end of the show. That's what went on. That is your Friday show, my friends.
So next week we'll have Monday Jimmy Fallon again. All retreads, all.
This is how he's been doing the end of the year kind of stuff. He usually backloads anybody good that's coming in. So I would expect one or two more surprise guests before.
Here's the thing. Jimmy Fallon's not long for this world, both physically and on that show. So how fast does Howard lose his number when he gets fired from the
100%. It goes away.
Like,
it's a race.
Like, hello. Like, it would be like Matt Lauer.
What about Matt Lauer?
Yeah, I don't know that guy.
I don't hear that name mentioned anymore.
Yeah.
And I think he lives right down the block from him.
Yeah, I mean, literally, he lives like 5 minutes away.
At this point, he's probably just renting a room out from Howard.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody mentioned in the thread. Yes, you're absolutely right. Let me find it right now because that is like. Please. That is something to behold, my friends. So the other day, King Charles is visiting Australia, and the king has had some health issues. And
if people are wondering why the king is in Australia, Australia is still a part of the United Kingdom, just like Canada.
Yes.
There was
also
a backlash for him coming to Australia. People were like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
But it doesn't matter. They're still part of the crown.
Country. We don't follow you. But look at what he looks
like. Yes, you do.
Look at what
he looks like death.
He looks like death.
He literally looks like Dracula, his great grand uncle.
He looks like death. And wait for the sausage face. And look at all those medals because he's so brave. He's so bold.
Yes.
Is he wearing lipstick or something?
No, that's his mouth. It's all messed up.
Look at the finger.
Oh, no. What does he have?
He's got cancer of some sort.
Okay.
Apparently, this is like some sort of.
Well, I mean, once again, karma is a bitch.
Oh, you mean like 8,000 generations of inbreeding might have some repercussions?
Well, I mean, this is the best German family out there.
Yeah. But yeah, look at those fingers, though. Those just really shock me every time I see them.
They call them blue blood for a reason. Dude. Well, that's why they always say the sun never sets on the British Empire.
He can't
literally
even bend those fingers. Like those are immovable. You know, when you
I bet he's got girth, Robin.
You know when you take a rubber glove and you blow it up?
Yes.
That's what they look like. But
the only good thing is
what
that
they call.
No one needs. He doesn't have to use them because he could have somebody feed him.
He literally has
he's so
sausage.
wealthy.
He has sausage-like fingers.
Can you imagine shaking that hand and feeling the sausage-like fingers?
No.
Like it's really I would be scared of him
Remember when he threw a hissy fit because they didn't put the pens away?
Oh,
he didn't know he was on camera.
That is the best gift ever.
You know what? Rather than appreciate the fact that he literally won the sperm lottery, he's just probably this miserable prick to people.
But he is. No, he absolutely is a miserable prick.
Yeah.
That's
and
documented.
a dude like that should just be happy. Like, bro, I was born into billions of dollars of.
And he had to Ace's ex-wife.
But do you remember when that letter came out that he wanted to be Camille's tampon?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the best GIF of King Charles. Here we go. Hang on, I had to find it.
Is it GIF? Oh yeah. It's like
look at him.
Get away from me.
Away! Watch.
But you know
what is wrong with you?
You know what the best is, and we should end on this, is Howard Stern, Prince Charles phony phone call. That is still one of the funniest things ever.
It is really good.
Okay.
Let's
just end it on that. So, Dennis, do you have anything to promote?
Well, what do you know? I do. DJ's Classic Garage is having a new video coming out very soon, like tomorrow morning, because I'm still working on it. And it's about current car stuff. But I do stuff on classic cars, and I'll have some of that out there. And it's a little fun little channel, just average car guy having some fun with old cars and looking at new stuff and going, why? Yeah. So that's pretty,
just go YouTube, put Howard Stern, Prince Charles call.
Hey, I'm trying. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I can just squeeze in one more caller. In London. Hello.
Hello. My name is Mr. Abui, Bob Abui. Am I through to Prince Charles?
Yes.
God bless you, Your Royal Highness. I'm indeed most honoured to be speaking to you on the telephone, and a very good afternoon to you as well, Jonathan. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Any Answers.
Thank you, Mother Abui. Excuse me, I've got a hair stuck down my throat. I spent all night with Princess Diana.
What do you mean?
Sorry, it's a very bad line. The actual question I want to put to His Royal Highness is, Baba Booey, do you think, Baba Booey, you'll ever get to be King of England?
Yes, absolutely.
Right. Well, I believe very strongly that the House of Windsor and your throne will be challenged by an underendowed American gentleman very, very soon. That's my theory.
When you say very soon, what do you mean?
Well, I say very soon, and I speak with some authority. I am an Earl and an OBE. That makes me an earlobe. And speaking as the British ambassador to Howard Stern, I can announce that Mr. Stern will not only be governor of New York, he'll become the King of England next.
What makes you say that? I mean, if you look, for instance...
Baba Booey makes me say it. Baba Booey. Baba Booey, Princess Diana screws the Elephant Man with the Queen Mother watching, and they do it with corn.
That's pretty incredible.
That's incredible. This is the toughest category of the year.
Wow.
Oh, wait, that wasn't the whole thing. They missed the punchline.
What?
They missed the total punchline, bro.
Did I miss it? Where was
I? That call in itself. Oh, man. God damn it.
Oh, where Prince Charles comes in? Yeah.
No, he goes, you big nose, right?
Hang on.
Yeah.
He ends it with, like, he's still insulting them, and they like...
On phone call, will you become king?
I would certainly imagine so. I was not going to do it because I'm going to say I'm not going to do it. As far as I'm concerned, in the ordinary course of events, that is what would happen. And, all my life, and I've been brought up, as I say, to do my utmost and to try and carry out my duties.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
Everybody else is
hang on, I got it.
As well as possible.
In London. Hello.
My name is
Bob
Abui,
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, I believe very strongly that the House of William, an Earl and an OBE, that makes me an earlobe. Baba Booey makes me say it. Baba Booey. Baba Booey, Baba. Princess Diana screws the elephant man with the Queen Mother watching, and they do it with corgi.
Rupert Taverner from just outside Aldershot, Hampshire.
Hello, Jonathan and your Royal Highness. I'd just like to say that I thought that last call was an absolute disgrace. And do calls like that upset you?
No, that sort of question is very much, you can't avoid it with something of this unfortunate nature.
People like that are a nuisance. My question is, why don't you stick your head up a dead bear, you big-eared kid?
You big-eared kid.
Let's go to...
You big-eared kid.
Back when the show was, and that had nothing to do with Howard Stern. That was just some dude.
Thank you. Yes, that was great.
All right, actually, two dudes.
Yeah, two dudes, definitely two dudes.
The second one was great though because they just came right in.
Exactly. Calls like that amuse you.
All right, guys. We're going to sleep. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And yes, we are. And thank you, Mr. Judy Tenuta, for
you're welcome.
Coming and hanging out with us tonight. And boys, that is our last show for the week. We'll probably put something on Patreon. I don't know, at some point.
We'll see.
I am leaving to go to Florida, so I'm out of pocket. I don't know what my studio looks like down there, and I don't know what I'm going back to.
Dank.
So I'm not sure what's going on for Monday right at this moment. But
I think we're going to be doing a show of DJ's Classics.
Thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forums section. Follow us on Instagram or Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so that you know when we're going to have a new show. Thanks.